What's up, what's up? My name is Danielle Natoni, aka Fit and Funky. Hope you guys are having a fabulous start to your Wednesday. I have to apologize for not being completely set up in the right spot. We just moved on Friday into our new home, and so everything is kind of in disarray. So I'm like in a spare room sitting on the floor, but that's okay because I'm here today to talk to you about the All Access Challenge Pack and how you can provide value to your coaches and to your customers in understanding why this is such an amazing deal. So I'm gonna wait just a minute, take a sip of my coffee to give you guys a chance to pop on and tune in live. So cheers. All right, let's see. Alicia just joined. What's up? Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. Who else is going to join in? What's up, Charlene? One of my girls is on. Hey, girl. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys today. What's up, Abby? Because I really believe in the Challenge Pack. I believe in Beachbody on Demand. I am completely a digital girl. I live in a digital world. We don't, my husband was, putting our DVDs on iTunes before BOD even existed. So I truly believe in the value of BOD. And I think I have a way to explain it to you and to explain it to your coaches that is really going to make a lot of sense. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I get it. And your customers and your prospects are going to go, oh my gosh, I get it. All right, so people are tuning in and jumping on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started so I can protect your time. So let's take one more sip of coffee. What's up, Holly? Strongest girl in Maine. Okay, so first of all, in case you don't know me, my name is Danielle Natoni, aka Fit and Funky, and I'm a Superstar Diamond coach. If you are a Insanity Live instructor or a Country Heat Live instructor, you may recognize me from the Pro Team rounds. Or if you've done Insanity The Asylum Volume 2 or Insanity Max 30, you might recognize me from there. And if you're like, I have no idea who you are, well, just to give you a quick glimpse into who I am, I've been a coach for almost 7 years. My 7-year anniversary is coming up April 15th, 2010, and it has been quite a ride. But let's get into the meat of this topic. So, the All Access Challenge Pack and Shakeology. Now, I am going to provide you with an analogy because I'm a former elementary school teacher, and I feel like everything works better when you've got a reference point, when you've got like a schema, something that you can really understand and relate it to. So this analogy, I want you to use for you to understand the value, and then I want you to share it with your coaches, and I want you to use it with your prospects. This is the analogy I share with them to help them understand why this is what they need. And you guys, I don't sell anything else anymore. Basically, it's just All Access Challenge Pack. To give you an idea, I had someone message me 2 days ago, and they're like, I'd really love to buy the Hammer and Chisel DVDs. Can I get a link from you? And so I'm like, you want the Hammer and Chisel DVDs? Like, oh my gosh, like you can get that and so much more, right? So let's talk about this analogy. Okay, are you ready? Do you have a pen ready? Do you have your notes ready? Okay, here we go. So you have heard Beachbody on Demand be referred to as the Netflix of fitness, right? We've all used that analogy. You've probably seen it in your social media feed. Well, I want to take that a step further with you today, and I really want to show you why this is the Netflix of fitness and why that's a good idea. Why us modeling ourselves after that model is brilliant, and why we're going to have so much more customer retention and so much more coach retention this way. So just to give you a little bit of background, I did a little research last night. There are, as of October 2016, there are 86 million Netflix subscribers. Let that sink in for a minute. 86 million Netflix subscribers, okay? Now, out of those 86 million, did you know that they only lose 9%? Only 9% of the people cancel their Netflix subscription. Now, I know that a lot of times coaches are like, oh, I just don't know. They keep adding more things for free, and, this can't be a good thing. Think about that for a minute. I want you to think about Netflix for a minute and all that they have to offer. And the price never goes up. And they're numbers go up of subscribers and their retention rate stays really high. Geez, it seems like a really good business model. So let's look at that business model and let's compare it to Beachbody On Demand and the All Access Challenge Pack. Okay, I don't know about you, but on Netflix, I've been obsessed with 2 of their exclusive shows, Orange is the New Black and Stranger Things, right? So those shows are only available on Netflix. I liken that to some of our latest programs, Core de Force, Country Heat, whatever new programs we have coming out later this year, the 3-week yoga retreat, right? These are Beachbody On Demand exclusive workouts, brand new programs from our super trainers. No different than when you heard about Orange is the New Black and everybody was all raved about it. You're like, man, I got to watch this show. And it was so good that you wanted more. And so then they're like, all right, well, that show was so great. We've got to come up with another really great show. Next thing you know, Stranger Things came out and you lost an entire day of your life binge watching all the episodes. So think about that. Every time a new workout program comes out, we already heard there are going to be 3 new workout programs this year. Think about that. If you are a BOD subscriber, if you're a Netflix subscriber, and 3 new workout programs come out that were just as great as some of your favorites before, well, you're not going anywhere. You're not canceling your subscription. We're just giving you more value for the money you've already paid and put out. Okay, so let's think about this with Netflix. Now, you've got your network, you've got your new shows that are exclusive only to Netflix. You also have those oldies but goodies. I love Friends. Friends is one of my all-time favorite shows, and I love that I can watch the entire series from start to finish on Netflix. And there are other shows just like that. Well, guess what? We've got some of our oldies but goodies. You've got the original Insanity, Turbo Jam, the original P90, right? Like all of our older programs, these oldies but goodies are there too. Because just as much as I love Stranger Things, every once in a while I want to go back and watch an episode of Friends. So no differently than Core de Force is so amazing. Every once in a while you just want to go back to that original P90X. Okay, looks like this model is really working. Okay, now when you go on Netflix, you can search by category: comedy, action adventure, foreign, holiday, right? Like there's all these super niche specific shows. Super niche and specific. Okay, well we have BOD exclusives like the maternity program, or now all the new yoga in the yoga studio, or I believe, Sagi has some, workouts under Sagi's exclusives. And we've got all these extra things that we're adding in. And oh wait, now we have a cooking show. That's really specific. And oh, we had a reality show where there's additional workouts there. Do you see the point I'm getting here? I'm trying to make you understand that probably every single one of you watching this right now subscribes to Netflix. And you love it because Netflix is always looking for a way to provide you with more value for your same dollar. And that's what we're doing with Beachbody On Demand. We're saying, okay, you pay $199 for your All Access Challenge Pack. And with that, we're going to provide you with so much value you are never going to leave. You are going to be a lifer with us. Now imagine if Netflix sent you popcorn on auto ship. Then it would be like the perfect deal. But we do that. So, okay, I pay $199 for All Access Challenge Pack, and they're going to send me Shakeology for 30 days so I can be the healthiest I've ever been, and then I'm going to be on Shakeology for every month thereafter. So what I love about this analogy of Netflix to the Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack is you can wrap your head around Netflix. Think about it. Netflix put Blockbuster out of business. Do you go to the physical video store anymore? Of course not. So why would we continue to still just promote DVDs and push DVDs when that's not the world we live in anymore? So the BOD All X Challenge Pack is so much value because we want to keep our customers and our coaches for life. We're looking for lifers. We're looking for that high retention rate. What we want is for people to be a Beachbody On Demand member and to never leave, so that when they finish Quarter Force, they know their next program they're going into. And when they finish that program, they know what they're going into next and next and next and next, and year after year after year after year. And when they're doing that, they're staying on Shakeology as well. Because once they start drinking Shakeology, they realize, man, this shake and this workout go hand in hand to make the complete and total package. I share this example with my prospects. When I am talking to them on why they need Beachbody On Demand and why the All Access Challenge Pack is right for them, I say this example. I'm like, do you have Netflix? How many shows do you love on Netflix? Do you watch all the shows on Netflix? You probably couldn't even watch all the shows on Netflix, right? You probably couldn't even do all the workouts we have on Beachbody On Demand, and that's a good thing. You guys, we just came out with 3-week yoga retreat on DVD. For the same price, basically, you could get All Access Challenge, not the All Access Challenge Pack, you could get the All Access yearly subscription. So why not, for just a little bit more, include the nutrition piece, which is so absolutely vital. Okay, so now that you've got that, you've wrapped your head around exactly what Beachbody On Demand is, why the All Access Challenge Pack is so amazing, and this analogy that you can share with your customers and coaches and your prospects about how it truly is the Netflix of fitness, and how it is our goal to continually provide you with more value so that you're a lifer and that you will always be a subscriber and never cancel, and so that you'll always get results. You know, if I think about one of the things I use the most in my life, it probably is Netflix and Beachbody On Demand. You know, there's nobody who buys Netflix and goes, nah, yeah, I don't really use it. It's just, it's insignificant to me, right? And the same is true with Beachbody On Demand. Now, if you are a Netflix user, you know for the first time when you get on, it can be extremely overwhelming. What show do I watch? There's so many shows. The same can be true with Beachbody On Demand. So when you're pitching Beachbody On Demand to a potential customer or coach, you've got to help them decide where to start. So with Netflix, maybe you came in because you heard all the craziness there is with Orange is the New Black. So you knew that was going to be your first show, and then you went on your social and you asked for recommendations. You're like, okay, what show should I watch after Orange is the New Black? Maybe I'll watch Stranger Things. Maybe I'll pick up, going back to an old school episode of Friends, right? You had a plan. So when you're pitching Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack to your coaches and your customers, I want you to think about the same thing. Give them a place to start. So I always recommend a program to them first. Okay, maybe I'm running a challenge group. I just last month started my Insanity Max 30 challenge group. So most of my people came in with the Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack, and they knew they were gonna start with Insanity Max 30. And then I said, once we finish Max 30, we'll identify what program you wanna do after that. But I don't just sign up somebody with All Access Challenge Pack and go, okay, there you go. Go look at everything there is and pick out a program. I've got to help them identify where they want to start. And if you're not running a program-specific challenge group, then I highly recommend you use the Program Finder. When someone is brand new to Beachbody On Demand and they access it from the desktop, so from Safari or Chrome, then they can go to the Program Finder. And what it's going to do, it's going to ask them a few simple questions. How much time do they have to work out? Do they like cardio or strength training? What are their goals? Do they want to lose weight or tone or build muscle? Do they like to dance? And then it's going to suggest a few programs for them. So you can have them go through this, and then you can say, okay, great. Based on this, it looks like Country Heat would be a perfect program for you. So I recommend that's where you start. And oh, by the way, I want you to replace one meal a day with Shakeology. And we're going to meal plan using the 21-day fix color portion control containers so that we can get your eating under control. Sound good? And that's how I pitch Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack to my customers, coaches, and prospects. I'm going to let them know we're going to pick a program together so you know where to start. And after you finish that program, we'll decide together what program you're going to do next. And we're going to use Shakeology as one of our meals per day. And we're going to use the 21-day fix color-coded containers to do all our meal planning and make sure that our diet is in check. Does that sound good? And very rarely does someone go, no, I don't want to have access to every program for the same price as one program. And, you know, I think I'll just stick with a poor diet and poor nutrition and overeating. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So here's the thing, you guys. There's so many tools in your Coach Online office on the All Access Challenge Pack in Shakeology, and I want to make sure you go and you print them out and you look at them. So first of all, it's FAQ 3012. FAQ 3012. And in there's promo essentials, the challenge pack comparison guide, the how to navigate video for coaches. And, you know, speaking of that, what I highly recommend you do is you make your own little video for your coaches or customers. Make a little video just using your phone and then showing them a little tutorial of Beachbody On Demand and how to access it, and then upload it into your challenge group so they can see how easy it is to navigate and use. Okay? And then of course there's the Beachbody On Demand training guide. Now, I know you're like, Danielle, okay, I know all of this, but what do I do when I'm talking to someone? Okay, so you're doing your invite process, you're doing your power hour, and someone comes to you and they go, oh, you know, I'm just so inspired by you, I just don't even know where to begin. This is your opportunity. You say, oh my gosh, girl, I have the best solution for you. It's basically the Netflix of fitness. Do you have Netflix? What's your favorite show on Netflix? They say it, right? Cool. Well, this is the same idea. We're going to pick your favorite program to start with on Beachbody On Demand. And then when we're done with that program, I'm going to help you pick your next program after that. And what's so cool is not only will you have access to every single program we have to offer and every program that comes out this year, but we're going to give you portion control system so that you can learn how to eat, which we all know is the most important part. And you're going to get access to Shakeology, which you're going to use as one of your meals per day, and you're going to feel so healthy and amazing. And I'm going to put you in one of my challenge groups, so you're going to have support and accountability, and it's going to be amazing. Does that sound good? Are you ready? Let's figure out what program is right for you. So I want you to think about this being the Netflix of fitness. Every time you think about selling this to somebody, think about all the things that you love about Netflix and then liken that to Beachbody On Demand. There is no better value. And the more things that Beachbody adds, the more programs they add, the more tools that they add, the more shows that they add, the more value that they add, the better it is for us. So there is no better deal than getting in for $199, having access to everything we already have and everything that's going to come out in the future. And they get you to help them navigate through. Imagine if Netflix sent a movie critic to your house. They're like, okay, in addition to your $7.99 a month, you get access to every single one of your favorite shows. We're going to send you popcorn so that you always have a snack while you're watching movies. And we're going to give you access to a free movie critic. And that movie critic is going to make sure that you love every single movie that you choose. Could you imagine what value would be there? So that's what we're doing. We're going to give you access to every single program that we have, but we're going to give you a coach. Me, I'm going to help make sure that you pick the program that's right for you, that you finish that program, and that you get amazing results by drinking Shakeology and by using our portion fix control system to make sure that finally, for the rest of your life, you know how to eat. So I want you to use this with your customers, with your coaches, with your prospects when you're talking to them, because they can understand Netflix. They can understand Netflix, but maybe they don't understand Beachbody On Demand yet, but they will. So, you know, I don't know if you have any questions that I can answer for you. I would love to take a little bit of time and answer your questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to type them in. I would love to spend a little extra time with you answering your specific questions. But you guys, Beachbody On Demand for me is the smartest thing that we've ever done. And in my personal opinion, we should eventually do away with hard copy DVDs, because that's the world we live in. It's 2017. It's a completely digital world. And why buy one thing when you can have access to everything and then keep that customer retention? Think about that. 86 million subscribers and only 9% cancel. So it looks like the more value you provide, the more people stick around. So wouldn't you love to have that kind of retention rate, that all the customers you bring in and all the coaches you bring in never cancel and never quit and are with you for life, because we are providing them so much value and we're just making their life that much better that they don't ever want to leave what we're doing. So I don't see any questions from you guys. Maybe you're like, Danielle, that was terrible. We got no information from you. Or maybe I just mic dropped it. You know, it could go either way. But if you have any questions, I would love to answer them for you. I'm going to take a sip of coffee while I wait to see if there's any questions from you guys. Let's see. 50 comments. Why can't I see the comments? That's weird. I can't see your comments. Let me see what's going on here. Let me type a comment and see if maybe my comments will pop up. No? That's so weird, you guys. I can't see the comments. Well, I'd love to answer your questions, but I can't seem to see them. Oh no, you guys. Where are your comments? Oh no, I'm so sad. Well, okay, since for whatever reason my phone isn't showing me your comments, here's what I'd love to do. If you have questions, continue to type them here on this video, and I will go back in and I will answer them by typing. I'm so sorry, I don't know why the comments aren't showing. All I'm seeing is who joined, and I'm not seeing any comments whatsoever. So I don't know if you guys are enjoying this or if you're hating it. So I'll go back through after this video and I'll answer your questions or respond to your comments just via the message strand underneath this video. So I hope that was helpful to you in some way, shape, or form. That's how I present Beachbody On Demand All Access Challenge Pack to my prospects, because I think that they can understand that. And for me, whenever I'm given an analogy, whenever I'm given like a frame of reference that I can understand in my real life, it makes it a no-brainer for me to make that decision. So here's to the Netflix of fitness. Here's to an amazing rest of the year. I'll come back in and answer your questions and comments through the video strand. And I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of March. Bye. Oh, wait. Yeah, March.